what up, what up? It's your favorite cup of tea. We back again with another episode, and I have the winner from my last show in Cypher. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. Da, 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 da.
What's up, world? I go by Sean G. No space between Sean and G. Soul Food Cypher MC and public speaker in Atlanta. Go by the Great Jedi on Instagram. Out here balancing both sides of the force.
Make sure you follow him. All his links are below his social media. Definitely check him out. And I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and for coming out to the shows. So we have another one coming up, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm going to have my man Sean G as the host. Okay, so he's going to let us know a little bit about the Soul Food Cypher and about himself as an artist. So first, since you won the Cypher, since I hear you one of the freestyle champs out here in ATL, I done heard about you, and you actually, it is a spotlight coming. Oh, so we're gonna have you do a little freestyle challenge.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm feeling kind of hungry. I was at the bar getting some cash next door, and I was smelling pizza.
Okay. So you want a pizza freestyle?
Yeah, let's hear some bars about some pizza.
Here we go.
Boom.
Papa John's, you're fired. Sorry, you was a liar. Papa John, sound like the wizard of the clan, that should retire. Pizza Hut, too much grease, that's why it be dire. When we eating it, getting fat as fuck, clogging arteries higher. Now, I remember Little Caesar, but you don't remember Little Caesar, the one that had Rome, but it's not a pizza. That's how I feel about the Caesar pizza. Not really something I should be eating. Yeah, it's kind of just cheese and bread just sitting there leaving. I'm like, dog, it might even be so sick it's causing diseases. So I hope wherever you got pizza, it's like that New York pizza, nice and sloppy, nice, greasy, got flip flop with it. Gotta get a knife, fork, just so you can fucking get it. Can't even hold it up, cause it's probably fucking big as fuck. Yup, I love me some pizza, but be careful who you get it from.
Oh, my man Sean G. Yes, we so excited for the next Cypher. And also, since you have the Soul Food Cypher, you do work in the community and you work with kids, okay? So I want you to tell us a little bit about that as far as the vocabulary and the artist development that you do for the kids.
Okay, so Soul Food Cypher is a organization that believes in the power of speech.
Okay.
Our mission is to change the negative perception of rap, using our freestyle ciphers, and establish freestyle rap as a true aesthetic in the community.
Okay.
To do that, we have these monthly ciphers where the MCs can come and we raise the bar really high by teaching respect. We do exercises that are real fun and it gets you, thinking on your feet. But the true bread and butter is the word shops. We go into
word shops, so not workshops, word shops. Okay.
Right now we're in 2 different Kendesi locations. We're working on getting into other curriculums. If you're a school and you're struggling with engagement with the kids, we can get you engagement with the kids. Kids listen to hip hop, and what we've seen is we'll take freestyle rap to them, use it as a platform for vocabulary, public speaking, and being respectful with what you say and digest. Once you give them that, it almost activates a child and prepares them to be able to go into job interviews, to promote themselves, to speak to their parents with more dignity. You feel me? It does a lot. And we do have the ability to take these cypher word shops and tailor them. Right now our main word shop is vocabulary and things like that, but we've also did a word shop for Ben's, the Ben's headquarters. Not the Ben's Stadium, Ben's headquarters.
Oh,
they
wow.
called us out because the team had a little bit of a divide between the old heads and the young heads, and they said they wanted help with communication. So we came, did a communication-based word shop, where we called up volunteers and we got them, working on their communication, and they enjoyed it. Hip hop kind of has that power of like, yeah, we're gonna be entertained,
right,
but it also uplifts things, So we're really holding that down. You can find us at soulfoodcypher.com or at Soul Food Cypher on Instagram. And if you need a cipher, wherever you at, you got it.
Hit up my man Sean G with the Soul Food Cypher. So what just inspired you to just do this for the community? Like, what made you feel as if we're lacking a form of communication, or hip hop can use that? Hip hop can be that tie between education, communicating, and kids and dialect.
So that's more of a question to ask Alex Acosta, who is the founder.
Okay.
I know he has an answer for that, but my answer for why I as an MC have held the mantle is because I grew up in Lithonia as it got gentrified.
Hey.
I was picked on a majority of my life by people that were less well-spoken than me. I began dumbing down my dialect, and I became my own example of what hip-hop was doing in my community. And my life was spiraling out of control. I was becoming just like the rappers on TV, hurt some people even in the process, you know, was losing myself in the process. And Soul Food Cypher found me, and once they taught me the 4 elements of hip-hop and really the MC part of it, it told me, hey, it's deeper than rap. Once I understood that my words have the power to move a crowd, or my raps have the power to do what Martin Luther King did, where he created movements, it just kind of clicked in my mind that rap is not just about rap. It's about me spreading the message and spreading the information to people that won't listen to anybody else but me.
But
you know
someone like them, or a certain genre, right?
Exactly. So like right now, you know, you got schools are, you know, they're falling off because the kids don't respect the teachers, but the kids definitely will listen to any rapper out. So we, as a community, to be honest, we have to get hip-hop back because it saved us from the beginning. In the beginning, you know, Bronx was being destroyed. Hip-hop brought it together. The gangs came together. Now hip-hop is in the hands of, you know, the crusaders, as I call them, and we have to get that back. That was our hip-hop. This is our hip-hop. It's for our community. We can still teach our kids. We can still raise our kids. Mama, I know you mamas out there struggling to raise your kids, but you can still raise your kids. Don't hate the hip-hop. Figure out how to use the hip-hop. You feel me? These labels using the hip-hop. Why can't we? You know?
These white people using hip-hop.
You see that? I was like, I'm not gonna say it.
But yeah, as you were mentioning, what were the 4 keys or the 4 elements
of hip-hop?
Right.
So you have MCing, which is master of ceremony. That's the voice of hip-hop. Graffiti was the writing of hip-hop, where we begin to tag the blocks to take back our communities. And also, as you see, like even in little 5 points, a desolate community can then be revitalized by our own art.
Right.
Then you got the DJs, who are the vibe masters. They were the ones, to be honest, people don't know this, but DJ Kool Herc is who started hip-hop. Yeah, right? Like it was just like everybody's out doing this thing, but then that DJ got up there and spun in the middle of the block. That music brings people together. If it wasn't for the DJs bringing us the music, the MC wouldn't even got on that stage to sit there and, you know, do his little up and thing. The final one, which is one of my low-key favorites because I'm in the martial arts, is B-boy. I can't B-boy myself, but breakdancing really activates the body, and I think you know, when we were going through what we were going through, all those tensions and energies and things needed to be released physically too, and I think b-boying does that. If you pay attention to b-boy, it looks like it goes back to capoeira, and that's a martial arts that the Brazilians learned while in captivity. And what they were doing was, you know, your slave master not gonna let you do kung fu in captivity, right? So they were dancing, learning kung fu, hiding it under dance. And eventually they escaped, you know what I'm saying? They broke out of captivity because people were like, oh, what are they doing? They dancing. Right. Let me go see what they're doing. you get your butt beat. Right. Now, fast forward to now, b-boying, I feel like is a way for a lot of people to fight out their tensions, man. Yeah. It's like when they get on that dance floor, I can see it in my b-boy's face. It's like, you think you've seen a cypher with MCs? Look at a b-boy cypher. Yeah. B-boy cypher's battling and they just get breaking it down. You be like, bro, they don't fight, bro. Like they going in right now.
Real intense, real aggressive. It be dope though. Like the energy with all of that is dope. And I noticed that you kind of study a lot of back in the 80s when hip hop was first emerging up north and things like that. So as far as you being an artist, like what are some of your inspirations?
So I'm from Atlanta. I'm gonna be honest. It was a weird timeline. My mom wrote my first rap.
Oh, hi mom. That's so cute. Thanks, mom. You probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
I wouldn't. I put it out there. It was called Define Yourself. After that, I just kind of kept writing, but she wouldn't let me listen to rap because it was negative. So really, I had no influence yet. My first real influence was Where's the Love by the Black Eyed Peas, which once she let me listen to that, I was like, Mom, there's other hip hop out there. Let me listen to more. I started exploring, and eventually, by mistake, I found Eminem. And I was in a very negative space at a Christian school that was very hypocritical and just really wicked. They were like treating us like crap, like for real. And Eminem, listening to his music, showed me that this rap thing wasn't even about me writing a song. It was about me getting off tensions that I was harboring. And Eminem was my first. He was my first favorite rapper. He's not so much anymore. Eminem really helped me get through a dark time, but when I got out that dark time, it was Andre 3000.
Yes.
And I remember walking in, I still remember it to this day, walking in on the whole world, not knowing what the heck is going on, but I heard that yeah, I'm afraid and I'm scared as a dog, and I'm like, what is going on? And ever since then, I'm gonna be honest, Andre 3000 is the greatest rapper of all time.
Thank you so much for coming by and spilling some tea. We got to know you a little bit, know a little bit about the Soul Food Cypher. So let us know one more time where we can follow you on social media.
So you can follow me at The Gray Jedi. That is Gray spelled G-R-A-Y. And if you're not a Star Wars fan, Jedi is J-E-D-I. The point of my Instagram name is that I know everybody thinks there's a lot of sides to this shit, but it's only one source, my nigga. Like, there ain't no sides to this shit. You also can find Soul Food Cypher at Soul Food Cypher, and if you want to find Howling Star, my band, that's at The Star Is Calling. Hope you pick up.
Okay, and thank you all so much for checking in the Spill Tea. We will see you October 19th. Definitely looking for artists, so make sure you subscribe to this video, leave a comment, because I want to meet you. I want to meet all the new talent. Hey, and we out.